Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while. For months there have been things around the house that have either been broken or not working properly that I've been procrastinating dealing with. But I'm not going to procrastinate anymore because in this video I'm going to share how I dealt with 3 of these problems. Problem 1. One of my favorite shawls has a tear in it that I want to fix with an embroidery design. It's had this tear for over 6 years now, so it's about time I fix it. Problem 2. A photo of my dad that is fused to this glass frame has nothing holding it up and keeps falling over, so I'd like to make something to prop it up. I would have preferred to put the photo in a new frame, but as I mentioned before, it has somehow melted and fused to the frame. Problem 3. I purchased these collapsible drawer dividers that have sticky pads that are supposed to stick to the inside of a drawer. However, they don't stay in place when the drawer has been opened and closed a few times. This is probably because they were meant to be inserted vertically and not horizontally. So I'd like to 3D model and print a completely different drawer divider. So as mentioned before, I wanted to use an embroidery design to fix and conceal the tear in my shawl. So to begin, I 3D modeled my own embroidery hoop. I used a nut and bolt that I had lying around as the tightening mechanisms for the hoop. I then put the shawl into the embroidery hoop and closed the tear with white thread. After that, I sketched out a design I wanted to create, transferred it onto the shawl with pencil, and started sewing. Once I was happy with the design, I used material glue to glue the back of the embroidery so that it wouldn't unravel. And then finally, I washed off the pencil marks with Wool Light. To tackle problem 2, I wanted to make a frame holder that suited the design of the frame but didn't make it look too busy. I started by making a photocopy of the photo and frame and then sketched blobby abstract shapes over the image. I then scanned the sketch in and used it as a guide for the frame holder I wanted to 3D model. I added holes in each half so that magnets could be inserted after printing. To get the layered color effect, I used the color print feature in the Prusa Slicer software and switched out filaments during the 3D printing process. After printing the halves, I inserted the magnets. To tackle problem 3, I started by measuring the cutlery drawer space. I then used these measurements to 3D model a new cutlery drawer organizer. As you can see, I cut the organizer into sections that slot into each other because my 3D printer isn't big enough to print the entire thing in one piece. After printing everything, I assembled all the pieces together. I glued the middle sections of the dividers in place while the left and right sides were slotted into the outer frame to ensure that they would fit properly. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please comment, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!